Welcome back to another edition of Chronicle Stories. Today in our studio, we have the creators of the Guyanese version of Amazon, Mr. Jay Carter and Miss Malika Allicock. So, tell us a little bit about your website.
All right.
Okay, so Bringy is an online ordering and delivery marketplace that basically allows sellers to list their items on the website and customers can shop from them wherever they are. Basically what that means is the customers can create an account and shop from the seller's storefront. Having a storefront is like having your own personal website. However, you do not have to worry about the additional work that you have to put in order to manage your own website. So Bringy is a much accessible and easier version of that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so tell us how you came about the initiative.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. So during the whole COVID pandemic, a lot of small businesses, they were basically now looking at a way to get take their businesses virtual, have an online presence, or in some cases even boost their online presence. So a lot of them were reaching out and to find out how is it or what are the steps that they need to take to get their own website. And some of them are not too up to date when it comes to the technological part of it. They just want a space or wanted a space to have their products online where customers could go and order it. And so we decided to create this marketplace because what it does, it offsets a lot of the cost. Instead of everybody having to go build their own website, there's a space where they can still give the links to their customer, and the customer can still come to this place and see their products and order from them. So what it does, it reduces the cost of getting their own standalone website. It helped them get more customers because we continuously promote the site. And again, as Malika would have said, it alleviates the whole technological aspect of it, because a lot of people, they're not, or they don't have the time, or they know how to deal with a website in terms of managing it and keeping it safe and stuff like that. So that's where we come in and we handle that aspect. So all they got to do is when they receive their orders, follow through on the fulfillment of it.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about the creative process. Tell us a little bit in depth of the whole technical stuff about the website.
Well, the first thing we wanted to do is make it as easy as possible to use, because we know based on our market research, we see that a lot of people, they know about Amazon, but yet when it comes to the local aspect or the local websites, they're a bit skeptical to just go and freely use it. So one of the things that we actually wanted to do is to make it as easy as possible. And with that being said, we also added a guest option checkout, so that they make it, again, that's one of our main focuses, make it easy as possible. So they come, they add the products to their cart, put in their details, and again, the seller fulfills it. And if you notice, the site is pretty simple. We want to also keep it simple but elegant, easy on the eyes. So those are some of the things that we would have thought from the get-go when designing the website.
Okay, so how did you go about finding small businesses to feature on your website?
Okay, so what we did is reach out to small businesses. So, businesses were popping up on Instagram, on Facebook through the ads. Mm-hmm. And when you visit most of the pages, they don't have a website there, or they don't have a link to the website. So what we did, we reached out to them and say, hey, what are the challenges you're facing during this COVID time? What would you like to have? How would you like to meet your customers and so forth? And some of the business expressed that it was difficult because a lot of them did not have that online presence before, and they're now getting into digital marketing. However, they haven't done that prior to the COVID, so it was difficult adjusting for them. So they expressed the need to have a website, and the need for someone to do marketing for them or so forth. To familiarize themselves with the digital marketing and the online, the whole transition. So in that sense, we came in to assist in that way, and from just talking to them, and having that conversation with them and letting them know how Bringy can actually assist them by just being on the platform there. A lot of them were excited to come on board and were willing to jump on right away. So we're happy that the businesses that we have thus far actually viewed it as an opportunity for them to actually grow their business and to increase their online presence.
Okay, as of today, how many businesses do you have featured on the website?
Currently, we have 10 active sellers on the website. At the moment, we have a few more who are now updating their account. So until they finish setting up the account on the background, only after then we will actually make it visible on the platform. So the sellers that we have their products listed there, and they're continuously adding new products and so forth. So if you go there, it's almost updated. Every time they receive new stock and so forth, they would update the website, their storefront as well.
Mm-hmm. So tell us a little bit about the name.
Okay, so the name, I would give that to Jay because he was actually the one behind the name. I think we were just looking for something creative and something different, something that's not used by everyone, and he did the brainstorming with that.
And as you know, as I said before, this the idea of the marketplace was actually birthed during the height, or I should say the beginning of the whole COVID-19 situation, especially in Guyana, when we went into the lockdown. So again, the ultimate goal was for you to come to the site, and you could order basically anything that you need and have it brought to your home. So that's where the name Bringy came from. So we wanted to immediately kind of let you know what it is about from the name. So that is why we went with something like Bringy, because you're at home, whatever you want. Because what we haven't mentioned as yet is if the sellers, if they are not able to handle the delivery, the marketplace handles the delivery. So once somebody makes an order, we also get notified, and we will be that middle person to arrange the delivery, let the courier go to the seller, collect the product, and then take it to the customer. So that was the main one of the main points of our of Bringing, was to you get everything that you want from the comfort of your own home.
Okay, and persons are able to access this from all across the country?
Yes, once you have, so at the moment we are currently in Region 4, we're in Region 10, and we're in Berbice as well. So those are the areas that we do delivery to. So it's Linden, Georgetown, and Berbice. When I say Georgetown, taking into consideration the East Bank, East Coast, and so forth, and the West Bank. So we take into consideration that. However, we're looking in the near future to actually expand to outside of those regions, to places like Lethem or Bartica and so forth. So it's in the process. We're doing our research to see the demand in those areas, but yes, those are the areas we actually do the business from. So once you have internet access on your phone, you can access Bringy anywhere at any time.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about your plans for the website in the future.
Okay, so Jay?
Okay, I'll say something.
Well, yeah, the mobile.
What we have in the works, we're actually also building a mobile app. So, and this mobile app at some point will also have the tracking feature. So once you order something, you'll be able to see its location and on its way to you and stuff like that. You'll also be notified once the seller receives your order. You'll be notified once it has left. So that is something that is definitely in the works. We're also, we'll be implementing the different online payment platform, because right now it's cash on delivery. So what we will be implementing on the online payment platform in the near future, we already have MMG.
Where we are in terms of the payment processes and the payment options, we have MMG at the moment. But what we're looking to implement is, we're looking to include actually the payment option the banks are offering. And what the bank has available is that you can actually transfer money from your account, your personal bank account, to another account within the same bank. So what we want to do is implement that system within our platform for Bringy to have its own business account. So the customers, when they make a purchase, they can actually transfer the total amount from their account to the Bringy's account. So in that way, it kind of takes away from the cash system if you want to use the banking option. And also we're looking to have options for Visa payment. That's still currently in the works, but we will have the local banking payment faster than we have the Visa payment. Another thing to add where we're looking to go in the future in terms of the platform for sellers, I know Jay touched a lot on the customer aspect. What we're looking to do is actually implement, well, we're implementing an inventory system for the sellers. So a lot of small businesses, what they do, they track their inventory by doing basically an Excel sheet or by just taking notes, and some of them don't even track it at all. And inventory is actually very important when it comes to stock keeping when you're selling physical items. So what we want to do is implement that system on the platform so they can use it through Bringy to monitor how fast their stock is being moved and so forth. And we will have a lot of information there in terms of analytics for them to track and see the progress in which the business is making and how much sales they're making.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Well, I'm an administrative assistant. I come from a background with law, so I work in the legal field. I'm creative. I love helping people. Like the one thing I focus most on is customer service. I really do believe customer service is the number one thing that any business should pay attention to. So, yeah.
Okay, Mr. Carter.
Okay, I am a, what should I say? I just wrapped up second year at UG doing computer science. I'm a photographer, and I'm also a part-time systems engineer at V725 Inc. So anything that, once it comes to creating, whether it's websites or photography or videos or even graphics, that's what I love. I love just creating. So I do photography, and I'm a systems engineer.
Okay, before we go, would you like to share anything else about the website?
So what I want to say basically is that Bringy is here to actually assist businesses, especially the small businesses that we're focused on, to basically expand their online presence and provide this platform for them to easily meet customers, given the situation that they're not coming out and so forth. So this is an opportunity for them to meet more customers while expanding their digital presence. So what we want them to do, basically they can reach out to us at any time. They don't have to be afraid, because a lot of persons see it but they don't really want to approach. So we're available 24/7 basically, because we usually work on the platform late into the night. So we're available whenever they reach out to respond to their messages or so forth. And no question is a silly question. Like if you don't understand, we will be happy to clarify anything that they need. So and to let them know how the platform, how we can make specific adjustments for their business. So yes, persons should just reach out to us if they have any questions. That's customers included, not only the sellers. And your business does not have to be big. You can have 10 items or so forth. You can come, you can ask questions and reach out to us. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Carter.
Yes. Well, just to add to what she said, something that we do or we try our best to focus on again is the customer experience, or I should say the experience in a whole, because we have a very good relationship with all of our sellers. So if it's a case where they need some new features, they literally tell us, and we work on building that in. So on the same note, like if somebody's looking for a particular product, they can easily visit our website or the Facebook page or the Instagram and recommend or let us know what type of sellers that they're looking for, what type of sellers it would be nice to have on our platform, because at the end of the day we want it to be very, what should I say?
Diverse.
Yeah, we're looking for a diverse marketplace. So you should be able to just come to that one spot, one website, and get whatever it is you need, without leaving your home.
Just to add to what Jay has said, in terms of products, and so we not only cater for businesses that provide these products, but in terms of like food and so forth, like we cater for restaurants and so on. So once you have a menu and you sell these things constantly every day, the platform is also available to you. So we're looking at from restaurants to persons who supply beauty products, to if you sell automotive parts and things like that. We cater for all of that. So you don't have to fit like a specific criteria to reach out to us and or to become available on the platform. And the prices are very affordable. Like you get the first month free, and then we work with you according to your budget, and so for the rest of the year, the plan.
All right, thank you so much for coming to chat with us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Yes.